Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will they get something special? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Ball. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
QB bootlegs here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. Offense deep in the red zone now, facing 4th and short from the 10. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
He's got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A quick throw to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Odom. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. This time it's complete. Clean to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. The back's got it again. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. Inside the 25. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Ball handed off.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Caught quickly. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Gators. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's Odom. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! That's out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
To the air, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. He's got it at the 15.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Trying the run, it's Ball. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target. We're throwing it. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll feed the back again. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Second and 10 following the incompletion on the 37. Misses his mark there, incomplete.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
So the offense looking to be efficient here, not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a dart right down the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Taylor.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your... football in pretty good field position.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Dropping back. It's Russell. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Taylor. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Hale. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, tied. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. finds his man. It's ball. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's ball. Breaking free at midfield. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes a handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. This is a regular season game, Greg, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason. Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. An important play to secure this victory, Kirk. You can debate the rankings coming in, but number one took care of business tonight and showed they belong at the top.
Well, we knew a lot of expectations were on the line here, and the number one team is the dominant team. They have now punched their ticket, and everybody's going to be aiming for them once we get to the postseason.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Odom. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Warner. Defense is coming after him. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the quarterback just kneels down. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great